Hi, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to Sitcom Eat Week, night number 1. Tonight, we're going to be doing a reading from the show 30 Rock and from the show Schitt's Creek. I'm going to turn this over to our facilitator and director, Laurel Brierly. We'll just say a quick hello, and then we'll dive into 30 Rock.
Hi, everyone. I'm over on a different computer for a second. Thanks so much for joining us, for coming to the read. I think it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. So we're going to start with 30 Rock and then quick intermission and then on to Schitt's Creek. So enjoy, have fun, laugh, be merry, have a cocktail. It's going to be great.
Recording in progress.
30 Rock, Act 1. Interior Liz's apartment, morning. Dennis is eating cereal with his mouth open and reading about some snowboarder on the back of a Cheerios box. Liz, ready for work, is at the sink putting together her own breakfast. She notices something.
Why is there hair everywhere? Did you shave in the kitchen?
Water here is better.
Liz bites her tongue and sits down across from Dennis.
Snowboarding is baloney. I could have been a skateboarder. This is skateboarding on snow.
You can't skateboard.
Look at this idiot. Ski jumping idiot. Bodie Miller. What kind of farty name is Bodie?
Are the Olympics on it? This cereal box is like 8 months old.
When you and me have kids, I'm going to give them normal names like Shannon and Rick.
What? When we what?
Have kids, dummy.
She watches him eat his cereal and mouth breathe at the same time. Close up, Dennis, mouth breathing. She can't take it anymore. She pushes her food away.
I gotta go. Are you gonna be home tonight? I need to talk to you about something.
Yeah, all right. This maze is so easy.
I should be home early, okay?
Yeah. Come here, sweetheart.
Dennis grabs her.
Dennis, I just did my hair.
He musses her hair like she's a little boy. She sighs and leaves to work. Cut to interior Rockefeller Center, mezzanine, day. A room on the mezzanine floor is set up for a blood drive. Liz is finishing up giving blood. A Red Cross nurse attends to her.
Now make sure you drink plenty of fluids and get something to eat and don't do anything strenuous tonight. Don't hit the clubs.
No, I'm going straight home. I'm breaking up with my boyfriend tonight. I can't take it anymore.
Nurse looks over her donor form.
35, single, no children, 3 sexual partners in the last 10 years. I don't know, doll. Maybe it's time to settle.
Liz is horrified. She offers her a choice of cookie.
Chocolate chip or butter crunch?
Liz takes a cookie and exits. Cut to interior studio backstage / Jenna's dressing room, day. Liz gets to the studio and is unwrapping her cookie when she walks by Jenna's dressing room and sees Jenna crying. Pete is consoling her. Liz rushes in.
I know. This business is unfair.
What happened?
Jenna was supposed to do the Conan show tonight, but
I got bumped. Well, that stuff happens.
Jack bumped her and put Tracy on instead.
What? That guy does not get actors. The other day, he told Josh to stop being so unlikable.
Liz puts down her cookie and tries to help.
Jenna, you can't let this stuff get to you.
I just feel like everything always gets taken away from me.
That's not true. What about that movie you made last summer?
The Verger.
Yes,
No,
the Verger, that one.
Liz and Pete share a look. The what? Cut to exterior rural juror set, day. The second AC holds a clapper up to the lens. The title rural juror is prominently displayed. Less prominent is the director. See Affleck.
Roger, Apple, take 1.
Claps the sticks and starts to cross away, revealing Jenna in the shot. As he crosses.
That is a terrible title.
Cut back to interior Jenna's dressing room, continuous. Liz, Jenna, and Pete are as we left them.
When does that come out?
The Verger opens in select theaters on December 18th. Does Jack Donaghy even know that I'm in The Verger? I mean, maybe if he knew that I have a film career, he would treat me with more respect.
Jenna, to the floor, please. Jenna, to the floor for rehearsal.
Jenna gathers herself and stands.
I will tell him. I will tell him that you are in a feature called The Verger.
Jenna exits. Pete is baffled.
What the hell is her movie called?
I don't know. She's been talking about it for a year. I can't ask her now.
Cut to interior studio backstage, continuous. They head toward hair and makeup.
I can't believe Jack did that to her.
I can't believe Conan agreed to have Tracy on as a guest again, considering how it went last time.
Flashback to interior Conan studio 3 years earlier. Tracy on Conan having a full tilt Crispin Glover type incident. Tracy is jabbing 2 small knives toward Conan and talking like a robot.
I am a stabbing robot. I will stab you.
Go to commercial. Go to commercial.
The flashback. Interior hair and makeup studio backstage. Continuous. Pete and Liz enter.
Clarice, can I see that Stone Phillips wig, please?
Clarice hands her the wig. Liz takes it off the block and pops it onto Pete.
Can I throw this on you for a sec? I want to see the shape of it.
Please, it would be my wife's dream come true.
This looks... Well, it looks about right.
He goofs around with Liz and Clarice.
Do you find me handsome? Would you like to travel with me to Aspen, Colorado in my aeroplane?
Liz and Clarice laugh. They turn and realize that Jack has been standing in the doorway this whole time. Pete is embarrassed.
Whoops. Hello.
I know you're wearing that as a joke, but it makes you look younger and more powerful. You should consider it.
Pete laughs nervously.
Seriously, your natural appearance is a deterrent. Liz, drop me by my office later.
Jack starts to cross away. Liz follows him into the hall.
Hang on. Why'd you bump Jenna off Conan?
Because I do what's best to promote the show, Liz. And when I'm given a choice between an international movie star and a woman who does commercials for ShopRite,
Jenna doesn't do those anymore. She got fired.
The Conan show is the first stop on the Tracy Jordan comeback train. I'm right in that train, Liz. If you're smart, you'll get on with me.
Fine. Tracy does Conan. You're the boss, but I'm officially protesting this decision.
My assistant will give you the appropriate forms. Look, I don't do these things just to drive you crazy, Lemon. I do them for the good of the show. I'm not a monster. These decisions are difficult for me too.
He starts to exit and Liz calls after him.
But I'm the one that always has to clean up the messes afterwards.
That's why my job is way better than yours.
Jack exits. Liz sighs, then remembers.
Cooking in Jenna's dressing room.
Liz crosses away. Cut to interior Conan hallway moments later. Jack has cornered Conan in the hall.
Tracy's very excited about being back on your show.
Yeah, I don't know, Jack. That guy's a loose cannon, and I like to surround myself with people who don't try to stab me.
Tracy's much better now. He's under a doctor's care.
Yeah, that's what they said about Hasselhoff. Then he tried to make out with me during the commercial break. Tenderly, but it was inappropriate.
And Tracy's always a huge rating.
That's true. That's true. You know what else got a huge rating? The Kennedy assassination.
Conan, this is important to me. So we can do it the easy way or the hard way.
What would be the hard way?
You do a live Christmas Eve special from Cabal every year until the war on terror is won.
Damn it, Jack. You never forced me to do anything again if I dyed my hair red. Tell Tracy I'll see him tonight.
Conan walks off. Cut to interior's writer's room later. The writers, including Toofer and Frank, sit around with Tracy and try to help him prepare for his Conan appearance.
Yo, I gotta be charming on Conan tonight. This is my chance to redeem myself. Mainstream America, you know what I'm saying?
Just tell us some things from your life and we'll try to punch them up and make them talk show worthy.
Maybe something about you and your wife.
Tracy thinks for a second.
My wife and I like to play rape. She stands in the bathroom combing her hair. I put on a ski mask.
Okay, not that. Maybe a funny thing from your childhood.
When I was a kid, me and my little brother used to go to Times Square and whip pennies at Arabs.
They shake their heads.
Got anything about being a dad? People eat that slop up.
I like to walk around my house naked to remind my son who still has the biggest penis.
That might work.
No.
Oh, I could tell that story of how I met Sharon Stone.
How was that?
I was pooping in the ladies' room at the Ivy.
No.
Tracy fidgets in his chair, uneasy.
Boy, my head hurts. Yo, someone gonna answer that phone?
Writers look at each other. What phone?
What?
Cut to interior Jack's office later. Jack is working on a speech. Liz enters.
So, you wanted to see me?
Lemon, wonderful. I'm introducing Jack Welsh at a dinner at the Waldorf. What's a little opening quip I could make up?
This is why you called me up here? Okay. Good evening. It's great to be here at the beautiful Waldorf Astoria. I haven't been in the room with this many white people in Texas since the Titanic.
Come on, Lemon. This is an open mic night at the Bryn Mawr Student Union. Okay, it's $1,000 a plate fundraiser.
Okay. How about I'm honored to be here next to the man who has done so much to serve his company and his country. And to my left is Jack Welch.
You're a mean-spirited little woman, aren't you?
That doesn't. Sorry. All right. How about, wow, $1,000 a plate, huh? For that much money, this chicken better paint my house.
Let me tell you what I was thinking of saying. Jack Welsh has such unparalleled management skills. They named Welsh's grape juice after him because he squeezes the sweetest juice out of his workers' minds' grapes.
That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't, does it? I wrote it down in the middle of the night.
I'll try to think of something for you, but I need to get back downstairs.
Liz takes out her cookie and starts to leave.
Wow, a cookie at 11 a.m.? Did you get a life coach?
Liz, shamed, puts the cookie away and exits. Cut to interior writer's room, writer's hallway. A little later, Tracy, still with the writers, is starting to act a little weird, a little sweaty. They look on, concerned.
What else? What else is on my mind, Grapes? I could talk about how the moon is a spy satellite put there by Oprah and Minister Farrakhan, not the Minister Farrakhan you're thinking of.
Yes, I would open with that.
Who's that dude?
He points to the corner. They all look to where he's pointing. No one is there.
What dude?
That little blue dude. Well, tell him to stop staring at me.
Tracy's point of view, a little blue Teletubby type creature stares at Tracy. From the writer's point of view, nothing there.
I don't like that dude.
Tracy, Tracy exits. Tracy's buddies, Grizz and .com follow him out, concerned. Toofer and Frank exchange a look.
That was weird.
Liz enters. She puts her cookie on the table and gets a diet Snapple.
You missed it. Tracy was acting old school bananas.
He's always bananas.
No, this was different.
Like Conan should be afraid different.
Really? Where'd he go?
Liz looks down the hall and sees Tracy making a call on his cell phone. He looks normal.
I'm having a problem with my cable television. Yes, I'll hold.
Then he turns around and we see that he is actually talking into his shoe. That is a little weird. Liz steps back into the writer's room. Frank is eating her cookie.
Okay, that's a little... Frank, that was my blood cookie!
Ew, what?
Cut to interior Liz's office in the afternoon.
Hey, Jack Attack. Sorry. Should have just kept that one the old bean. Anywho, can you sign this?
Jack takes the paperwork and signs it. He looks at Pete disapprovingly.
Where's your charisma, Pete?
Pardon?
The wig. I prefer that you wear it.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
Then let me clarify. I wasn't joking, Pete. Did you know that men with full heads of hair earn an average 17% more than their bald counterparts?
I did not know that.
Perhaps that's because bald men are generally less informed than those of us with hair. Here's what I want you to do. Try the wig for a week. Experience your full potential.
Okay.
I know you're skeptical, Pete, but I want to show you something.
Jack starts to reach for his hair as if he's going to pull off a wig. Then
I'm kidding. I'm not one of you people. I mean, come on.
Cut to interior Liz's office in the afternoon. Liz is at her desk with an agitated Jenna.
So, be honest with me. What did Jack say?
Well, I guess he feels that Tracy's a movie star and he doesn't love that you did those commercials.
Oh, really? Would you tell him that those commercials paid for my vacation home? So unless he wants to buy me a condo in Clearwater, Florida.
Jenna, I'm sorry. Just let it go. Tracy's doing Conan tonight.
Prison.com enter.
Liz Lemon, we have a problem.
Cut to interior studio backstage / Tracy's dressing room a few minutes later. Liz is relaying the story to P as she rushes down to find Tracy. Prison.com follow behind.
Prison.com said Tracy's doctor put him on a new medication, and I guess he's having some kind of a reaction.
Oh boy. Conan tapes in
Less than 2 hours.
Call me if you need.
He pulls off the hair and makeup as Liz knocks on Tracy's dressing room door.
Trey, can I come in?
There's no answer. Concerned, Liz opens the door and looks around the empty dressing room and looks up. Tracy has somehow wedged himself up in a corner where the walls meet the ceiling.
I'm bucking out.
Fade out. End of Act 1. Act 2. Interior Tracy's dressing room. Dr. Spaceman's office / Studio 14 backstage in the afternoon. Liz frantically tries to handle the situation. Dr. Unworried as Tracy, on his hands and knees, uses a straw to hungrily suck the electricity out of a wall socket.
Tracy, who is your doctor?
Dr. Spaceman. Dr. Spaceman.
Oh, brother. Look through his stuff. Find his medication.
Liz finds an empty pill bottle. Close up, the label reads, Dr. L. Spaceman, 24 East 71st Street.
I owe you an apology, Trey.
Now's the number. We intercut with Dr. Spaceman's office. The doctor enters the phone.
Hello, this is Dr. Leo Spaceman.
Hi, I work with Tracy Jordan, and I think he's having some reaction to a medication that you put him on.
I was afraid this might happen. He's on so many different neuroleptics and tricyclics, there's no telling how they would mix. But what can you do? Medicine is not a science.
What exactly are you treating him for?
Well, there's not really a name for what Tracy has. I've been trying to get it recognized by the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Psychiatry as Spaceman's disease, but because that would have been great for me. Basically, it's erratic tendencies and delusions brought on by excessive notoriety, and certainly not helped by my wildly experimental treatments. Boy, I'm being awfully open with you, miss. I should not have taken those blue things.
So is Tracy dangerous?
No, he should be fine so long as you keep him away from bright lights, loud music, and crowds.
Liz realizes this is not good.
I'll call in a prescription for something to settle him down as soon as possible. Do you need anything for yourself?
What? No, just tell me where I pick up Tracy's prescription.
Kenneth enters as Liz writes something down on a pad of paper.
Oh, Miss Lemon, they need you upstairs in Mr. Donaghy's office immediately.
She hangs up and hands Kenneth the scrap of paper she was writing on.
Kenneth, go to Right Drug and on 48th and 6th and pick up Tracy's medicine fast, okay?
Yes, sir.
Liz exits and hustles back up to Jack's office. This involves a series of hallways and elevators. It's a hike. Cut to interior Jack's office / studio / Jack's outer office a little later. Jack is receiving a haircut. Liz rushes in.
What is it? What's the emergency?
How about this for an opening line? When I first met Jack Welsh, I thought this guy is such a good golfer. He makes Bob Darnell look like Randy Barnes.
Yeah, that's fine. Do that.
I don't know. I'm afraid it'd be distasteful if Randy's widow is there. What have you come up with?
How about Jack Welch is the most creative businessman I've ever met. Next to that guy on the subway who sells batteries.
No one would ever believe that I use the subway.
I have a bigger problem, Jack. I don't think Tracy's ready to do Conan. Maybe you should let Jenna do it and put Tracy on in a few weeks.
Jenna's not a star, Liz. She's very capable, but she's not a star.
She's got a movie coming out next month.
What movie?
The Verger?
The what?
Tracy's acting nuts. He's having some problem with his medication.
Did you call Dr. Speckman?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well then he'll be fine. Leo's an excellent physician and a pretty good dentist.
Liz notices Tracy's run through the frame on the monitor behind Jack. On the monitor, we see a lockdown shot of a hospital maternity ward set. Tracy runs onto the set, interrupting rehearsal. He grabs a baby doll out of a nurse's arm and hurls it at Grizz.com, who are trying to grab him. Tracy continues picking up baby dolls from the row of plastic hospital bassinets and whipping them at Grizz.com. Interior, Jack's office.
Oh boy, Jack. Look, this Tracy situation.
Are we still talking about that? Do I have to step in and run your show for you, or can you take this one thing off my plate?
No, I got it. I'll figure it out.
Good.
Jack puts his glasses back on and goes back to his speech. Liz exits to find Tracy. On her way out, she passes Pete, now wearing the wig. She doesn't have time for anything more than...
What?
Don't ask.
Pete enters the office. Jack is pleased.
Who is this leader of men? What can I do for you, handsome?
Cut to interior studio backstage a few minutes later. Liz is on her way to the studio and Jenna sees her.
Liz, I wanted you to be the first to know, after the way Jack treated me, I can't work here anymore. I quit.
Liz doesn't stop.
I'm sorry, Jenna. I really don't have time for this.
Then I guess this is goodbye.
Liz sighs, looks at her watch, and makes a decision.
Okay, Jenna, you can't quit. The show couldn't go on without you. You're my muse. You're the modern day Lucille Ball. Please don't quit.
Well, if that's how you feel, I will stay.
Wonderful. Listen, do you have any food? I'm getting really low blood sugar.
Are you dieting finally? What are you doing? South Beach? Master Cleanse? Dr. Spachemin's Trim Fast Pills?
Liz's pagers goes off.
It's Dennis.
Liz crosses to the page desk phone and dials. Cut to exterior midtown payphone / interior studio backstage. Continuous. A food salesman enters a midtown payphone. We intercut with Liz at the page desk.
Hello? This is a payphone. You are calling the street.
I know.
Dennis grabs the phone from the fruit salesman.
Give me it. Liz, it's me, Dennis.
Would you please just get a cell phone?
You're asking a beeper salesman to get a cell phone? That'd be like asking who's that guy?
Dennis, what do you want?
Yeah, look, can you call Ticketmaster for me? Nickelback added another date. I do it, but on your computer, but I'm downloading a game.
No, I can't do that. Just be home when I get back, okay? I need to talk to you tonight.
Word.
Cut to interior studio backstage. Continuous. As Liz hangs up, .com and Grizz come around the corner holding Tracy by the arms.
That blue dude is following me. The blue man peeks around the corner watching Tracy.
Let's just get him down to Conan hair and makeup, and hopefully Kenneth will be here any minute.
Liz leads them down the stairs to the Conan studios. Cut to exterior 46 and 8th, late afternoon. Kenneth is standing at 46 and 8th.
Oh my.
There are 4 right drugs, 1 on each corner. He picks one and runs in. Cut to interior Conan hallway / Conan dressing room, late afternoon. Liz is smuggling Tracy into a Conan dressing room. Just then, Conan comes to say hi to Tracy.
Hey, Liz, what's up?
Oh, hi, Conan. How are you?
Good. You still going out with that guy from the pager store?
Dennis? Yeah. So how's your wife?
Oh, let's not do this, Elizabeth. Listen, is Tracy okay and stuff?
Absolutely.
Conan looks in the dressing room and sees Tracy licking his reflection in the mirror and yelling,
Naya! 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 Naya!
Vocal warm-ups. I'll tell him you came by.
Liz ducks into the dressing room and quickly closes the door. We hear the Max Weinberg 7 start playing the opening theme. Cut to interior Conan dressing room, same time. Liz sees a tray of cookies and lunges for them desperately.
He licked all those.
She thinks about it, then drops the cookie, disappointed. Cut to interior right drug, same time. Kenneth is in a long line at the pharmacy counter. He waits patiently, maybe a little too patiently. He lets an old woman go in front of him. Cut to interior Conan dressing room moments later. Liz is trying to talk Tracy down. Pete sticks his head in.
Hey, how's it going?
Tracy sees Pete in a wig and freaks out.
Past Pete is here to kill future Pete.
I still hide under the makeup.
Going great.
Cut to interior right drug, same time. Kenneth is at the front of the line.
Yes, ma'am. Do you have a prescription for Mr. Tracy Jordan?
Kenneth looks around, hoping someone overheard his big, important mission. Cut to interior Conan dressing room, same time. Pete, Liz, and Tracy are as we left them.
I almost forgot. Jack wants to see you upstairs.
Liz rolls her eyes, picks up the phone, and dials Jack's extension.
Too busy for this shit. Jonathan, tell him I've got my hands full with Tracy.
Cut to interior Jack's office at the same time. Jonathan and Jack listen at the same speakerphone. Jonathan is helping Jack with his cufflinks.
You sound upset.
I am upset.
Well, come up. We'll talk about it.
He hangs up. Cut back to interior Conan slash Conan hallway slash Conan elevator bank slash elevator bank continuous. Liz hangs up. Reluctantly, Liz heads upstairs one more time to the elevator bank on the Conan floor, then down the long hall and around the other elevators on her floor. A craft services guy passes her with a rolling cart of fruit trays. She looks at them longingly. Cut to interior right drug, same time. Kenneth is at another pharmacy counter.
Fine. I will try the other location. But frankly, LaDonica, you have not been real helpful.
Sits with dignity. Cut to interior Jack's office, same time. Jack is now in a full tuxedo. Liz enters.
We'll get to your problems in a minute. Have you had a chance to think of my zinger?
How about Jack Welch is such a great leader. They should put him in charge of Iraq. He'd have the Sunnis and the Shiites working together to make a more efficient light bulb.
That's terrific. I really enjoy that. But is it too topical? Damn, I wish this event were tonight.
It's not tonight. When is it?
February.
Why are you wearing a tux?
Because it's after 6. What am I, a farmer?
It's 6.
Liz runs downstairs to get Tracy before he goes on. Cut to interior Conan dressing room, same time. Pete is trying to coach Tracy, who is staring hard at an empty chair. The Conan stage manager pokes his head in. You're right after this commercial, Mr. Jordan. The Conan stage manager exits. What do you say to Conan
when he says hi?
I know diet Snapple tastes as good as regular Snapple. Don't tell me things I already know, fool.
Tracy's point of view? We see that little blue man is taunting Tracy with a diet Snapple. Pete looks at the same spot and sees nothing. He's worried. Cut to exterior 46 and 8th, late afternoon. Kenneth hurries back to Rock Center with the medicine. Cut to interior Conan hallway slash Conan dressing room. Moments later, Liz runs down the hallway exhausted. She goes into the dressing room. Cut to interior Conan elevator bank slash Conan hallway moments later. At the end of the hall, Kenneth gets off the elevator holding up a little drugstore bag, running broadcast news style. He rounds a corner and into a tour group that is blocking the hall. Kenneth is too polite to force his way through.
Excuse me, page coming through.
Trip ignores him. Suddenly, a booming voice is heard at the other end of the hallway.
Let him through!
God. Crowd parts immediately. Kenneth sees Pete standing at the end of the hallway, his wigged head glistening in the light. Kenneth gasps in awe. Pete grabs the medicine from him. They both take off down the hallway, and as they run, Kenneth keeps trying to take Pete's hand. Pete won't let him. Cut to interior backstage at Conan/Conan Studio continuous. Pete runs in and hands the pills to Liz.
Give me
Liz opens the bottles and tries to stuff pills in Tracy's mouth and hold his jaw shut like you would to a dog. Tracy resists. She practically has to straddle him to do this. He keeps spitting the pills out. Once some pills are in, she force feeds him some water from the prop table. On the monitor, Conan introduces Tracy.
You may know my first guest tonight from his numerous hit movies, including President Homeboy and Honky Grandma Be Trippin'. Or you might know him from the last appearance on this show when he tried to stab me in the face. Please welcome Tracy Jordan.
Max Weinberg 7 play Tracy on with the TBS theme. Tracy goes out. Liz and Pete watch nervously from backstage. Tracy seems great. He smiles and dances to his play-on music.
You really went above and beyond for that guy today.
I just hope we get away with it.
They watch the monitor. Tracy is still dancing to his play-on music. He dances for about 30 seconds. A really long time. Conan chuckles.
This is going on a little long.
Eat. More dancing. The crowd is clapping along, enjoying it. Tracy has his hands on his belt buckle.
Oh no, is he going to take his pants off?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Pants on, pants on!
Go to the chair, buddy.
Sit down, Tracy, sit down.
Tracy starts to wildly dance his way over to the chair.
Attaboy.
Tracy continues to dance like a madman and finally falls into the chair. We cut to Conan's single.
Okay, well, Tracy, thanks for being here. Been a little while, hasn't it?
Cut to Tracy is totally asleep. Mouth agape, drooling. He does not wake up. After an awkward beat.
And he's asleep. All right. Well, at least he didn't murder me. Tracy Jordan, everybody.
The audience laughs and applauds at the craziness and they go to commercial. Backstage, Liz is exhausted but relieved. Pete, still in his wig, looks at Liz and nods with self-satisfaction.
Good work, kid.
He winks at Liz.
Give me that.
She rips the wig off Pete's head, turns and sees the little blue man giving her a thumbs up. She rubs her eyes again. She rubs her eyes and looks again. Nothing there.
I gotta eat something.
Cut to interior Liz's apartment later. Liz gets home. Dennis is playing Halo on Xbox Live at the foot of the bed. Sound effects, explosions, gunfire.
Lost the lead.
Liz is so exhausted, she forgot that she was actually going to fix her own life tonight.
Hey.
What's up? I didn't know what you wanted, so I ordered you a cheeseburger.
Liz could almost weep with happiness.
Oh,
Grabs the cold hamburger, falls on her bed, and unwraps it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What did you want to talk to me about?
She doesn't have the strength to get into it.
Nothing. I forgot.
Crawls under the covers with her clothes on.
I just want to listen to you play Halo till I fall asleep.
He plays Halo. Sound effects. Explosion.
That's baloney! How did that grenade not kill him? Oh, I was right next to... Oh, now I'm dead. Liz, this controller is defective.
Liz falls asleep on her hamburger, momentarily content. Fade out. End of show. Yay! It was so much fun. Okay, everybody, we're gonna take 10. It's 8:17 now, so come back at, you know what? We'll do a hard 8:30 go. Want to do an 8:30 go? We'll do a hard 8:30 go for Schitt's Creek. Good job, everybody. How fun.
I have to run, but that was so much fun. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Anna.
Thank you.
Amazing job. Thank you.
Yes, Fierce Queen.
Be a really stupid question, but when no one is like taught, or when it's like did you see my headshot pop up, or
No,
is that just what we see? I was like panicking. I was like, why is my headshot there?
It comes up as like you.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
But
Okay.
there's like no one on the screen.
I was like, well, that's awkward if that's what everyone's seeing. Sorry.
How fun.
Lindsay, little blue, perfect.
I couldn't remember what the little blue guy's voice sounded like, so I was going for the Rachel Dratch energy instead.
Nailed it.
Thank you.
Nailed it.
I've been training for that role my whole life, just being awkward and weird in the corner.
I didn't realize people could hear me laughing.
I loved it so much. It was every time he was on screen. I just heard you in the background. It was so good.
That's just because his mic was only on that. I was laughing the whole time.
Oh yeah, I was cracking up. I couldn't help myself.
30 Rock is a funny show.
Speaker off, so no, there shouldn't be an echo. There was one. Running out of popcorn.
I know. I haven't eaten dinner, and I debated running downstairs and getting my salmon real fast, but I'll wait.
Supposed to get sushi tonight, and then our plans fell through. So Andrew made macaroni and cheese and chicken meatballs.
I thought he said he had to fold in the cheese.
He did.
Okay, all you have to do is fold in the cheese.
Perfect macaroni and cheese. It was a tasty recipe.
Ooh.
And it had you boil the milk and then cook the pasta in the milk, which, like, obviously, but
I also just don't know how to make. The only thing that I can cook is toast, cereal. I can make French toast. I can make French toast.
I have made myself sick with scrambled eggs. I've cooked myself. I have made myself sick with canned soup. I've cooked myself. So my advice is to wait until you're in your late 30s and then find a boyfriend who is significantly younger and cooks. Success.
Sounds like
good advice.
Yeah.
I feel like the soup thing wasn't your fault. That
Yeah,
sounds
how
like
is
a
the
not
soup
your fault thing.
It feels like my fault. It
No.
feels like that's on me.
No, how is that on you? It was clearly something wrong with the soup.
Was it like was it beef? Was it?
It was like a chicken noodle soup, like a
Oh, that's-
Progresso. It was probably Campbell's.
Oh, well, Campbell's sucks sometimes. They're
Yeah.
bone in mine. I was like, what the hell is a bone doing in there?
Oh.
I know, right? Like a nice little like bone. I was like, okay. Okay, Campbell's, is that how you want to play?
It's like Campbell's leaving their bones everywhere. Come on.
Yeah, seriously. Like, come on,
But I
Campbell.
have to pay extra for that now?
Lindsay, did you go to work today?
I did.
Did you meet new Shannon?
I did.
How is she?
I like her a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's into collaboration, kind of like old Shannon.
Industry, which okay, good. That's what we told her to be into. So I'm glad that that's the case. We were like, please don't ruin this because work is finally tolerable.
Except for like we probably can't work together again, which is such trash garbage.
No. And I'm teleworking tomorrow and Thursday, so I won't meet her in person until Friday. That's okay. So I also shouldn't be drinking because I know that I have a sinus infection. Like I just bullied this side, horrible, awful. But I couldn't get an urgent care appointment until Thursday, so I have to use sick leave to go to that appointment. And then if they give me a COVID test, even though I know that's not what this is, but if they do that because that's what they do when you say I have a cold now, I don't know if they're gonna want me. Like I don't know if I'll have my results before Friday, so I might just work on Friday. But
so then I'll still not see you for another 5 years. How am I supposed to get anything done? Like, I'm supposed to work by myself like a normal person who functions well?
Honest to God, might take my Rise of Theodore Roosevelt audiobook and go to the gym and listen to it on like an elliptical machine. Like what the hell's the difference? If I'm not gonna read because my head hurts. So if I go do that, at least I'm burning calories.
I thought you were gonna say you were gonna come to the park and just listen to your audiobook and telework from the park. And I'm like, and I was about to suggest that I would wear you in like a baby carrier and just walk around all day with you.
That sounds so sweet and fun.
Right?
I need to see what the hell I'm supposed to do for this party on Saturday night that I'm overtiming for, but just to watch the parking lot.
A party? Ooh.
So it's not really like, it's not a party at the park. It's a party. We have very rich neighbors because
Yes.
Theodore Roosevelt lived in a very fancy place. So, oh, legends, balloons and everything, ready to go.
Yeah, Eddie, I can give you a balloon arch, which is currently right next to me.
Yes.
Guys,
One of our bougie neighbors is having an anniversary party and asked to use the parking lot at the national park for overflow parking for their guests. And I guess they've been allowed to do that in the past. So our superintendent said yes, but then decided he wanted somebody to watch the parking lot. I am not a law enforcement ranger. I'm not that kind of ranger. But he was like, 5 hours overtime. And I said, yes. So I'm going to go literally sit in the car in the parking lot for 5 hours on Saturday night.
Sounds awesome.
With like very little internet service too. So I need to like put all the podcasts I need to listen to or the audiobooks or whatever on my phone and then just go sit there in a government vehicle.
Oh my
and I
God.
guess, you know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
Get it out. I'm going to do a Who Wore It Best, like fashion review of all the people who get out of their fancy ass cars to
Oh
go
my
to
God,
this party.
Can you
I'll
live
find
stream
where-
it, please?
Where can I have, yeah, I'm gonna. Where will I have, Lindsay, our job this week is to figure out where I have the best LTE service in the parking lot to park.
I'm on it. That's forget what I have to do tomorrow. I had to answer a bunch of research requests. It's absolutely not happening. I am walking around the entire parking lot going like this to find out where the best service is.
That's the best way for me to serve the public during that time.
Of course.
Your tax dollars at work. Thank you.
They're doing a Who Wore It Best. That reminds me of the time where I was working on this like short film and they had me literally go sit in the vehicle for about 3 hours in Ridgewood, New York, in the middle of a street where there was no one there. With no, but I couldn't even turn the car on, so I had no heat, and it was awful. But I did do a nice survey of like, oh, look at the people in costumes. Oh, look at that hair. My God.
Love it.
I just wanted to add to the conversation. This was not a very exciting story.
No, it's completely topical.
You painted a picture, and I appreciated that.
Literally in the dark. It was a little scary. It was a little scary.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
There's a dude that kept like lurking by the car.
You don't like lurking dudes. You don't like them.
No, I'm not a fan of the lurker. I wonder if I had like a car full of balloons, if that would have made a difference. But
I think you need to like wear that as a cape at the wedding.
Oh, you mean like this?
Yeah, like wear it as a cape to your sister's wedding.
Oh my God. Yeah, as the maid of honor, I'll walk down and it'll be great in this.
Yeah.
I'm my sister's maid of honor, and I've already requested that she let me wear a cape.
That's
so, Lindsay, you have a lot of interesting requests for your activities at this wedding.
I think they're all valid and good.
You have 3 minutes. Do you want to talk about the dance?
I do want to talk about the pig trough dance. I thought you'd never ask.
Please do.
So there is a Pennsylvania Dutch tradition that was brought to my attention by a friend after she found out that my younger sister was engaged before I was. And apparently in the Pennsylvania Dutch world, that if the older sister is becoming a spinster, because you are expected to then theoretically become a spinster once your younger sister gets married, you also, for luck, because what you've done is a sin against the world by not becoming married first, and you have to dance around a pig trough.
Oh, please bear in mind, we are live streaming apparently. I didn't know that until right now.
I mean, Lindsay, you do want to do the dance. So
I do. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I think it's funny. And I think it would be such a good idea. And I think it's great.
That is hilarious.
This whole conversation has been so unhinged, and I love it.
Well, the good news is that on YouTube we have one person watching.
Hello, person. Did you like my pig trough? story?
I don't know who it is, but
Comment if you liked it. If you're still listening and you heard me say that, comment what you think. Comment
idea.
what
gonna do
you
it.
guys should do.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Amazing.
Oh, it says 0 watching now. Oh, we gotta share.
Oh, I scared them off.
You scared them off.
I didn't mean to scare them off.
No, it was definitely me.
What is this?
That wasn't you when you clicked over though?
I don't
Like,
think
were
so.
you the
No,
one
normally-
watching?
Normally that doesn't happen. No, because I just turned it on. It literally said one person was watching. Because I share it on my personal page and I share it in the group.
Right.
This is why I like change the name so we can bring the Facebook page back. But yeah, share away. Share this.
Okay.
Oh my god. I mean, we've had much worse conversations that have been live streamed.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's actually true. We've said horrible things about lots of people.
We
We
have
weren't
said-
doing that at all.
No, I remember after Laurel. I remember after the holiday read.
Yes.
With the Hallmark, and we were like live streaming, and Izzy messaged me, and he was like,
"You're still on."
I was like, "No, we're not. No, we're not." And he's like, "No, we are." And I was like, "Oh no." And it was just,
I'm not taking any responsibility for that because I literally had a brand new puppy that we picked up that
no,
day.
it wasn't anybody's fault.
I
It
know,
wasn't
but
anybody's
like,
fault.
I
We just were like,
who would have even thought? Whatever. Nobody's fault. Nobody's fault. That cute.
Except for
Yeah.
Laurel, you did bring up the pig trough thing. So
That was my fault. But to be fair, this time I did not know.
well,
I need to stop dragging
Share-
for listening in public.
oh my god.
oh my god, no, I love it. It's actually
Okay, well then.
so fun.
All right,
God,
I'm
I
gonna
love
take
you
attendance
all.
quick. Who do we have? We
I
have
love you all
a
so,
Johnny,
so
we have a Moira, we have a Jocelyn Stevie, we have a David, we have an Alexis, we have a Herb Ted Mutt Waiter, we have a director. We do not yet have a Crystal Twyla. Did she message me? Oh, she did. She won't be home until 8:45. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. And then she shows up, she doesn't. Amanda, do you want to read Crystal and Twyla? Can you send that script to her quick? Want to do that? How does that sound, Val?
I know that. I love it.
All right, I'm going to drop the script in the chat.
Do you want me to do stage directions again or nah?
That would be fabulous. Because I really enjoyed just watching.
Fab. I can do that for you.
Did that send? Did you guys get that? Or no? Not yet.
Not yet.
It didn't send yet. Okay. Now it won't let me send the recipient.
I'll get my stage
Oh,
direction.
because I only sent it to Scott Earl. Sorry, my love. And now you know
Excited for this.
that we're chatting amongst ourselves.
Heyo. Heyo. Let me pull it up.
Did it go now?
Yes, it did.
Did I send it twice? Because I'm sorry if I didn't.
Send it
That's
as
weird.
many times as you want.
Yeah,
You know what? It's weird because it doesn't tell you that it's sent. It did send twice. It doesn't tell you, like, it doesn't give you the option to send as soon as you drag it, it just sends it. So that's good to know for the future, everyone.
Ooh.
Yeah. As soon as it's
Ooh.
dragged, it's going. Cool.
All right, Matt Q, we didn't stop streaming, so we're gonna continue.
Hang on, one sec.
Just to remind everybody, we did drop the link in the chat, and I know the Facebook page doesn't exist anymore for the time being until I change the name for the group, which if you haven't voted for yet,
vote.
Do vote. I got 3 names.
Valiant was my idea, so I'm just gonna push that one because I like
Valiant.
that one. But
Oh my god! But I feel like that's like if we go with Valiant, that's so like that's turned around like
yeah, you don't get to comment because we love you, so
yes,
that's
but
why.
I feel like, but like this is everybody, the community. I don't want it to be about me.
Oh, stop it.
Valiant also sounds like a space program name, and I'm a huge fan of that part of it too.
Space Force. We could be just Space Force. Like
Space Force Theater Company.
Space Force.
Yay!
Theater Company. I'm kind of here for it.
Yeah.
Also, if so next week we're gonna do either Big Fish or The Goodbye Girl. If anybody isn't decided yet, it's pending on the availability of the people that I want to play Paula and Lucy. If they are not available, we will be doing Big Fish. So be on the lookout for that. And that's a big one. So, but I figured that's like a nice way to like close out the summer, our summer season, and then Labor Day week we have off. And I'll be making an announcement about a live show that we're going to be doing in October. Going live for
Oh my goodness.
very small. It's nothing crazy. It's very small.
But that's a big deal.
It's very exciting. Like we're in, it's by that point we'll have the name and we can like start getting donations to potentially build up something. And but I finalized it and I'm very excited.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Yay, that's big.
That's wonderful.
I'm very excited and I'm very happy. All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Let's rock.
Laurel, you just give me the go ahead and I will read.
Knock it out of the park. Let's do it. Yeah, let's again have fun. Let's just enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
Should I do the themes? Dum, bum,
Change.
bum, 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 It's the theme song. Don't mind me. Schitt's Creek, Wine and Roses, Season 1, Episode 6. Interior, Johnny and Moira's room. Johnny enters from outside. Moira is lounging on the bed watching TV.
Hey, Moira, could you turn that down, please? Important call coming through. Stevie says it's the guy from the winery. Hello, Johnny Rose.
He answers the phone, but it doesn't connect and continues ringing.
Hello. Hello.
He runs outside to yell to the office.
Stevie?
I put it through.
Okay.
Who is it?
Herb Erdlinger.
Excuse me?
Herb Erdlinger from the winery. He's the only guy that's gotten back to me on my proposal. And now the
phone rings again and he answers it, but again, it continues to ring.
Hi. Hello.
He goes back outside and yells to Stevie.
There's something wrong with the phones.
John, have her patch it through to the kids' room.
Yeah, patch it through to the kids' room.
Okay.
Very good suggestion.
Goes to the connecting door to the kids' room and knocks.
Kids?
The phone begins to ring in the other room.
David, answer the phone.
Has his headphones in. He can't hear it.
Then you answer it.
Okay. Hello?
Alexis, could you open the door, please? I'll take it.
No, sorry, you have the wrong room. He's actually in room 6.
Alexis, open the door, please.
Okay, no problem. Bye. He's going to call you back in your room. He's going to call you back in your room.
The phone rings in Johnny and Moira's room.
Hello?
The phone doesn't work. She hangs up, continues watching TV. Cut to the kids' room. Later, David is pacing while Alexis gets ready to take a run.
Can you get a heart murmur from a lack of sleep? Because I have not slept since we got here, and I think my body is shutting down.
Well, I hate to admit it, but I actually know very little about heart murmurs.
Well, I have one. The pulse is very irregular.
Honestly, David, I've tried to find my pulse like 1,000 times and nothing, so don't worry about it.
No, this is very serious. My heart has not rested in a long time. My immune system is very low. I have not been able to find kale anywhere.
How long are we going to be talking about you for?
I think I'm having a heart attack. Is what's happening.
David, you are like 34.
I'm basically 29.
Oh my God, you're overreacting.
You know, I think you're going to feel very guilty when I slip in a coma and you have to come visit me in a hospital in hospice.
Well, I'm going to go for a jog, so don't die until I get back.
Well, how long are you going for?
I don't really know. How long are you going to be like this for?
Don't be a little bee.
Bye.
When I'm in this state.
Cut to the Erdlinger winery. Herb is giving the Roses a tour of the showroom.
Now, it's a fruit wine, which is exciting in itself. But the thing we're most proud of is that our fruit is 100% insecticide-free.
Ah.
There's something in mine.
Oh, that's a ladybug. That's one of the good ones. Oh, excuse me. Herb Erdlinger.
No, this tastes like something one should not put in their mouth.
Just a fruit wine. Who ever heard of a fruit wine? Doesn't matter. It's a business. I'll make it work.
It's next to a landfill, John.
He said former landfill.
Sorry, I was looking into a new sprayer. And I brought this. It's our Cabernet Merlot Petit Grenache.
Ooh. Sounds delightfully busy.
You know, Herb, if you need any help with distribution, I have extensive contacts in that area. Or if it's operations management.
Johnny, well, I appreciate that offer. It's actually not your help I'm looking for.
Oh?
No, it's you, Moira. We were hoping that you would be the spokesperson for Herb Erklinger Fruit Wines.
I don't understand.
My wife and I were such big fans of Sunrise Bay, and we'd be honored to have you to just do a few commercials to promote our wine. That is, of course, if you like
it. Like it? It's fruit wine. What's not to like?
The motel office. David enters from outside and goes to the counter to talk to Stevie.
So an hour ago, I thought I was having a heart attack.
Oh no.
Yup. But I'm not.
Oh.
According to WebMD, I'm having a pulmonary embolism, which is much, much worse.
Well, you look good.
That's just the way I look. I need you to take me to the hospital right now.
Yeah, the only hospital is in Elmdale.
You're telling me there's no doctor around here? People just drop dead in the street out of sheer neglect?
Well, there's technically a doctor.
Then please take me to that doctor right now.
Ted's veterinary clinic. David sits on an exam table usually meant for animals.
I'm just not sleeping. And I think there's a lack of oxygen to my heart because I'm feeling very suffocated.
Okay, right. Well, if it is a heart attack, we're way too far away from the nearest hospital for you to make it through the night.
What?
Kidding. Take a deep breath for me. Good. Now, have you been around any feces in the past 2 days?
I don't.
So no.
No.
Okay, well, the good thing is I don't think that you need an ambulance, David, because what I think is happening is you're having a panic attack.
Oh, no, those aren't real. Those are a PR spin for celebrity publicists. Trust me, I've known enough celebrities.
No, it's absolutely a real thing. Tell me, have you had any experiences lately that have caused you stress or anxiety?
Well, I went from living in a 2,500 square foot Soho live workspace to a motel room with my sister.
Wow, that'll do it.
To Johnny and Moira's room. Moira is rehearsing in a mirror.
Hello, I'm Moira Rose for Herb. Oh, hi. I'm Moira Rose for Herb Erlinger Wines, inviting you to try our latest offering, a fruity cab frank we call Herb Erlinger's Fruity Cab. Oh, no good. Smoky tannins infuse this rich blend with a plummy bouquet.
Plummy bouquet. Is this guy for real?
Well, his turns of phrases leave much to be desired, but the wine is potable.
We called it liquid stink this morning.
The white seems less stinky.
And how about this tote bag? 2-ply toilet paper has more heft.
I'm sensing negativity, John. Is this because he did not take you up on your offer?
Are you kidding me? Come on. Hey, I haven't even given that guy a second's thought since I got home. I was doing him a favor, that's all. I don't want him tarnishing your reputation. I mean, have you read the literature? Look at this. The maximum benefit of the peachification process. Peachification. Who uses a word like peachification? A moron would use that.
Well, that moron is the first moron to offer me an acting role in a very long time.
Well, he's lucky to have you.
John, this commercial in the right hands could be, well, I don't want to use the word Come back. That's, I don't want to jinx it, but John, no one knows the business better than you do.
Honey, I'm just the money behind the scenes. But I don't have a few company commercials under my belt. But if you want me in your corner, I'm there.
Oh, John, thank you.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
But seriously, how cheap ass is that bag?
To the side of a road where Mutt and Alexis are picking up trash in their orange vests, fulfilling their community service requirements.
Ew, ew, ew.
You have to open your eyes to get it in the bag.
Good. Ugh.
So can I ask you a question? Why do you always get dressed up to do this? I mean, it doesn't seem very practical.
Well, Naomi Campbell wore Dolce & Gabbana couture to her community service, and just because she was picking up roadkill did not mean that she needed to look like it. And I just always really admired her courage.
I didn't understand a word you just said.
Besides, it's nice to change your clothes every once in a while. Something you might want to consider at some point.
I changed my clothes. They're just all the same.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh.
Thunder claps and it starts to pour.
Oh, well, at least now they'll get washed.
Come on, run.
Run to the barn that is actually Mutt's home, and honestly, pretty cute inside.
What? It's actually nice in here.
Well, I'm not Valentino, but you know.
Okay, well, don't try to be funny about it.
It just happens naturally.
It's just that when a guy can pack his whole wardrobe into an overnight bag, you just don't really think he'd be that much of an interior designer.
Mutt tosses her a towel and some clothes.
Don't worry. They're fresh. They're clean.
Ooh, smell that rock bean freshness. What?
It's just, I do beat my laundry against rocks.
You're a freak.
Alexis walks to a corner where she dries her hair. Mutt takes off his orange vest and dries his hair before unbuttoning his shirt to keep drying off, revealing some serious washboard abs. Get it? Laundry? Washboard? Oh, anyway. Okay. Alexis catches sight of his toned bod from across the room and is momentarily enraptured by the view before continuing to dry her hair. Cut to the winery at the commercial shoot. There is one camera set up, a rack with wardrobe for Moira, and assistants walking around with plates of fruit. Johnny is trying to sound industry, but the director is beyond sick of him.
What kind of lens are we using here?
It's a zoom lens.
Oh, zoom. Good. Yep, yeah. Any primes? Any primes? Using any primes?
No, those are usually for feature films.
Yeah, no, it's just what's the ring light situation? Do you think we need an inky?
I don't know.
Are we booming this today?
To the kids' room. David is in bed with the curtains drawn as Alexis enters. He is all fidgety and nervous. It's super dark in the room.
Ew. Shh. Why is it dark? It looks like a witch's house in here, David.
Shush.
What is going on?
I am on day 2 of a panic attack, and I have not slept at all.
He sits at the foot of his bed.
Babe, you know that panic attacks aren't real, right? They're those things that celebrities make up to make themselves.
No, I know. I thought so too, but they are real, and I'm having one apparently.
Okay, well, while you were having your panic attack, I somehow agreed to a yoga class.
That might be a good thing for me.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna go though.
That might help me relax, might help me calm down.
David, I just said I'm not gonna go.
I don't want to have to bring this up, but it's my turn to take a selfish.
No, David.
Yes, it is.
You selfished me last time.
No, Dubai, 2010, I had to pick you up from that blind date that went terribly wrong. It was a total disaster. It's my turn, and I want to go to that yoga class.
Fine. I will go, but I am not happy about this at all.
Okay, get off my bed.
Ouch, David! Ouch, David! Ah!
Shut the curtains!
To the makeup trailer at the commercial shoot. Moira is in the chair. Crystal, her makeup artist with overbearing eyeliner, is in clothes.
some people like to exaggerate, especially in our business.
I don't know. A lot of people on set were saying it. He's making people nervous.
I don't care what others say. That's today's mantra.
You look awesome.
Hi, there she is.
Oh, hi.
There's my TV star. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
Nervous?
No, I'm good.
Good. Don't want you nervous.
No.
Is that the outfit you're wearing?
Yes, that's the one you and I chose together.
Oh, it's a little less flattering in the daylight.
Johnny?
No, I'm just saying, if there's another outfit.
Oh, no. There's no second choice.
Really?
Oh.
Oh, I don't know.
Cheese tray.
Whoa, what's this? Who ordered cheese?
I asked for cheese.
Oh, no cheese. I don't think that's a good idea. What about the melon? You ordered the melon?
No, I didn't.
No? Well, let's see. You know what? Looks a little soft. Well, why don't we 86 that plate?
Johnny?
Thanks, pal. Yeah?
Crystal, do you mind? Yeah.
Hey, Crystal.
Hey.
If I speak to my husband.
Yeah, listen. The script. I want to make a few lines.
No, John, no more changes. I was wondering if it might be better if you...
Just directed? Believe me, I tried. That didn't fly.
No, went home.
Went home?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because you're making me nervous. And apparently you're making everyone nervous.
No, honey. I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to be in... I'm just watching your back.
I know, John, you're so good at trying. Now, I'm going to call you as soon as I'm done. Crystal?
Yeah, sure. Well, I can just, I'll just go home.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Have a good shoot.
You look good.
Keep working, please.
2. Mutt's barn at the yoga class. Mats are laid down on top of the hay that is strewn about the floor. New agey music is playing, and a lot of skinny people stretch as Alexis and David enter. It's packed.
Oh,
Okay, I don't think I can do this.
there's a lot of people here.
Twyla bounces over to them. She is apparently our yoga instructor.
Hey, you guys made it. Amazing. It's a pairs class, so partner up.
Okay, well, I'm not touching you.
Well, I'm not touching you.
Jocelyn appears, popping up from her mat.
David, hon.
Oh,
Come join.
oh, Jocelyn.
Normally I do this with Roland, but he had a bad burrito, so he's MIA.
Oh,
Trust me, that's good for everybody.
I'm sure it is.
And Alexis, you can join Mutt.
Okay.
This is going to be good for you. Just relax.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Hi.
Hey.
Ted told me all about your nervous breakdown.
My what?
I was at the cafe. He didn't mention any names, but when he said it was someone precious, I knew.
2. The winery at the commercial shoot as they get underway.
Slating.
Somehow.
Remember to smile.
All right, get out of there, ladies.
Thank you.
And action.
Hello, I'm Moira Rose, and if you like fruit wine as much as I do, discover a winery that pours care and craftsmanship into every glaze. Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to say glass, but I was thinking case.
That was great. Loved it. Same energy, back to 1, still rolling.
Check your teeth. Yeah.
Out of there, ladies, still rolling. And when you're ready.
Hold on.
Action.
Hello, I'm Moira Rose, and if you enjoy flute line as much as I... What?
You said flute line.
Oh, that is funny.
No problem, no problem. Back to ones. And when you're ready, action.
Hello, I'm Moira Rose, and if you...
Okay, back to one. Still rolling.
Why? Why?
You said Moina.
You sure did.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, I'm good, please.
It's
I'm
great.
good.
All right. Get out of there, ladies.
Yeah, please, yes.
And when you're ready, action.
He freezes as the camera moves in closer. The director looks to Herb, confused.
Action.
Moira stares straight ahead into the camera lens with a look of pure terror and disgust on her face. Cut to outside the motel. Thomas, an assistant, has driven Johnny home.
Well, thanks for the lift, Thomas.
As
You got it, Mr. Rose.
As Johnny gets out of the van that brought him back to the motel from the commercial shoot, he hears voices over Thomas's walkie-talkie.
Yeah, we'll talk to her now.
Where'd she go?
Apparently, she locked herself in the bathroom. She's gonna pull the plug on the whole thing, and then, unless I quote, that fucking bitch gets her fucking ass out of the trailer.
Maybe I should get back in the car?
I'm guessing yes.
Johnny gets back into the van and Thomas drives away towards the winery. Cut to Mutt's barn and the yoga class. Twyla is leading them through the poses. We get the feeling David hasn't stopped talking to Jocelyn since the class started.
Rolling the shoulders back and down, lengthen.
It's just all these feelings of displacement, like
Yeah.
I just think I'm having a hard time adjusting to the overall aesthetic of the town. And it's just running through my head, and I've been...
Yeah, lots of talking, lots of emoting. That's good, David. Have you tried sex?
Excuse me?
Sex puts me right to sleep. You should have lots and lots of sex.
Oh.
Now, with your partner's help, send your hips to the back of the barn. And partners, roll your biceps out and up, guiding the hips wide and back.
Is everybody doing this?
Mm-hmm.
How's your back?
It's good. I mean, normally it's a little tight, but...
Yeah, it is. I mean, I haven't noticed. I have noticed. I haven't noticed, so.
How are we doing here?
Good, super good. This is a very challenging yoga class, Twyla. Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, so just hold Mutt's lower back here just to support him.
Okay.
Good. Now feel the inner edge of the thigh. Let's bring it down.
Alexis freezes her eyebrows and tilts her head, reaching around Mutt to place her hands on the backs of his inner thighs.
Oh no. Oh, Mutt should support his own thigh.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Yeah.
Oh wow. I'm so sorry.
Cut to the commercial shoot. The production is halted outside while Johnny goes to find Moira, who is in fact locked herself in her trailer.
Moira, it's me.
Hi.
She's wasted on fruit wine.
You okay?
Yeah. I blew it, Johnny. I blew it big time.
Let me in, sweetheart.
Oh, I don't know how.
There's a knob on the door.
No, I don't know how to do this anymore. I'm no good.
How did you open the door?
I threw a shoe.
She takes a big drink of fruit wine.
Oh, this wine is awful. Give me another glass.
Well, I think maybe you've had enough wine, sweetheart.
I can't feel my tongue, but I know it's there because I can hear myself talking.
Moira, you should hear what they're saying about you out there. You are doing great.
No. I've ruined it. I ruined everything.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, sweetheart, I ruined everything. I ruined it.
You did. Why did you ruin everything?
Okay, well, let's not focus on me right now. The important thing is you've got to get back up and you've got to get out there.
I can't.
You can, Moira. You remember Sunset Bay? You were drunk most of season 3, and half of season 4, end of season 5.
I'll have to take your word for it. Did I used to have a drinking problem?
The point is, you can do this, Moira. You're radiant. You're beguiling. You were daytime television's brightest star.
She mimes slapping back and forth across his face playfully.
All you have to do is go out there and shine.
I'm gonna fucking nail it.
Okay.
Cut to the yoga class. David is on top of Jocelyn. She is in child's pose, and they're butt to butt with him lying on top of her. Alexis is similarly on top of Mutt.
And on a big inhale, identify any tension you may be holding. And on a big exhale, breathe it out.
You're muted. I burnt my sausage casserole.
I'm pretty sure I'm really lonely here.
Now, with one partner on the ground and the other partner comes into a downward dog with hands on your partner's ankles.
Class begins to readjust their poses except for Jocelyn and David. Jocelyn cannot move because David has fallen sound asleep, pinning her to the ground. Cut to the winery and the commercial shoot, and right into the commercial. She's fucking nailing it.
In the lee of a picturesque ridge lies a small, unpretentious winery, one that pampers its fruit like its own babies. Hi, I'm Moira Rose, and if you love fruit wine as much as I do, then you'll appreciate the craftsmanship and quality of a local vintner who brings the musk melon goodness to his oak Chardonnay and the dazzling peach crab apple to his Riesling Rioja. Come taste the difference good fruit can make to your wine. And you'll remember the experience. And you'll remember the name. Herb Ertenfinger. Bert Hergeneffer. Irv Herbenlinger. Bing Live Changer. Live Langer. Berthen Kemper. Bert Bingo Luckenfucker.
I'm dying. Amazing.
Nailed it.
That was perfect. Oh my god. Hey, Maria.
Oh my god.
Recording stopped.
Oh my god.
Oh, sure. Now we remember to stop the recording.
No, the live stream and the recording are very different.
That's true.
Different buttons. Yeah, it's very confusing.
Thank
Thanks,
button.
everybody. That was wonderful. I hope
Yeah, that was
Oh,
so much
thank you. That
fun.
was so much fun.
That was so fun. Oh my God, you guys were amazing. That was so perfect.
That was awesome. Guys, that was yes. Yes.
Well, that's